Morning, nephew.
Hello, Mark.
How are you?
How you do, my brother?
I'm all right.
Long time no talk, boy. But Mark,
Mm-hmm.
I have to really rate Nationwide to a very, very high level. The reasons for that:
Mm-hmm.
getting the former ambassador to Jamaica for the American embassy to come.
Oh man, that was really something else, man.
Why, Mark? The Cliff user line was really at it, boy. The Olympic not started and they win a gold medal. Because you want to make the Jamaican people really know the truth.
Definitely.
Truth, and that was excellent. And then the cover story,
Yes.
5:30 yesterday, was excellent, Mark.
And that is what good journalism is all about.
Exactly. That is
Get
what we're begging for. Because I have one, I've really criticized the level of journalism we have been getting over the years. And see that nationwide is want to bring it to that level where it is really to be recommended. So we are getting good quality journalism from nation.
definitely.
But the things then help me to go through it to understand it, Mark, as the ordinarily command on the ground. What do you make of the comments then the former ambassador make yesterday, Mark?
Well, what he basically said, I'm not going to pretend I understand everything he said,
Yes.
but he said in essence that he believes that he made a wrong judgment call.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
You understand me? And that was really the sad part about it. And
Well, it was sad in one way, and in the other way that he actually came on to admit it.
yeah. And he said what really touched him.
Mm-hmm.
He saw this interview with Chris Hughes and Mr. Vaz on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
And that is what really make him have to come out now and say
Right.
he going to try everything in his power to see if he can get the American to reverse the decision
Right.
to revoke Mr. Vaz's visa.
And remember now, ambassadors in countries that come to countries like Jamaica, they don't get in the day-to-day
Yes.
nitty-gritty thing.
Yes.
But
Yes.
maybe at some stage something would have crossed his desk.
Yes.
And he would say, okay, if that's what you guys are doing, I'm fully with you. And
Yes.
then now, at certain later stage, like what we
Yes.
heard him say a few days ago,
Yes.
he realized that, errors were made.
Yes. 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 Yes.
Bad judgments were made.
But what surprised me, Mark, since that interview,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of discussion have been taking place across Jamaica in the bars and so about it. And the main part people are mentioned. He mentioned Mr. Bunting name during the discussion. He didn't go on to say.
Right.
But we are saying no more. Mr. Bunting were Minister of National Security. And since he mentioned Mr. Bunting name, do you think Mr. Bunting have an obligation now to come to the Jamaican people and say what he knows?
Well, if I was Peter Bunting, I wouldn't say anything because I don't see how Peter Bunting, being security minister, can say, take it upon himself, even if he had information, to go to the American embassy to say, we have these men or this man, and this is the information we have on them. Because if they had information on any JLP member or even on their own personnel, then I would imagine that would be a local police matter. Don't you think?
Yes, but as a minister of national security at the time, Which would the police would have come under your supervision.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But we're speculating into a wild side of the territory here.
And by the speculation, Mark, I am asking the question if the goodly gentleman shouldn't come to the country and say what he knows. Just to clear up that little cloud and avoid the speculation. Because the former ambassador mentioned his name, but he didn't go on further.
And because hold on, because he didn't go on further, I'm putting it to you that it doesn't require Mr. Bunting to come and say anything.
And leave the speculation out there.
No.
Okay.
You want him to come and increase the speculation because no matter what him say now, people are going to say things because this is how things go in Jamaica.
Yes.
I would suggest to Mr. Bunting that he just leave it alone.
Yes. All right. Did you listen to discussion and hear like something mentioned about the Integrity Commission too?
Yes.
Who is the head of the Integrity Commission, Mark?
I think
Trevor Monroe?
No, man. No, man.
Oh.
What's the name of this? Oh, boy.
What is the commission Mr. Monroe is the head of?
No. That is National Integrity Action.
Action Commission. Oh.
It's a different thing, man.
It's a different thing. You're perfectly right.
That's an NGO.
And you don't think that commission obligated to come forward and say what they know neither?
No, sir.
Since their name were mentioned too.
No, sir. Listen, you are. Let me tell you, this is Jamaica, you know. And sometimes it is best that you give just a direct clarification instead of going off on tangents. When you go off on tangents, that is where the speculation grows.
And Mark, it is clear based on what the commission, the former commission, the ambassador said.
Yes.
Injustice were done to Mr. Vaz.
Yes, sir.
He's a member of the government of the day. He's a minister, member of the cabinet. And an injustice were done to the man that the man could not even attend the graduation of his daughter. And you are
saying... Well, let me tell you, I believe if good sense prevails, that the visa will be eventually
returned.
Yes.
We are praying and hoping for that. But we don't want another Jamaican to suffer the same things, Mark.
Yes, but for now, we're dealing with Daryl Vaz, and I'm certain that good sense will prevail. All right, my brother?
All right, my brother.
You take care. All right.